I know why. Because I got my headphones on. There. Now can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Still no sound? Turn it up. Come on. It only does one thing. What in the world? Why ain't it working now? Works last night. Oh, got sound now? Yeah, sorry, Wes. They said I couldn't hear me. What I forgot to do is plug my headphones in. I still had my speakers on my laptop hooked up, and I forgot to switch over. Hey, McCartney. Mason, how's it going? Working. Cool. I need to get my tablet, my chat going here. My channel. Trying to get to where I could see my chat better than the stream. Hello, Sunny Storm. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Who's that? Hey, man, I'm going to India. Indiana. Cool. Let's see. We got Dave in the house. Sound but low. I know it. I can't get it to go up anymore. I don't know why. I haven't figured all that out yet on this laptop. No, it's at 100%. I don't know. Loud and clear for Sunny. All right. Oh, South Korea. Cool. Oh yeah, Wes, you could do that. Right. Yeah, where's she at? There she is. There. I can't let Mrs. West not be a moderator. Wow. So how everybody doing? Hey Aaron. So Mason, that's not part of what you told me the other day, is it? What your new video is going to be about the ice cold? Just boot him. I ain't gonna get no marital dispute. Dispute. I'm doing good. I don't even know how to say that. What is that? How? Hmm. I don't know how to spell that or what that means. It's South Korean letters. I can't. I don't know what it says. I went the last. Where was the last? Oh, sorry, West. Oh, well, nice to meet you. I don't know what your name is. I just see something something TV. Yeah, everything's going pretty good so far this week. My wife got braces for her new ankle. Well, for her new ankle, she got new braces for her ankles, where she can walk better. She has MS, and her ankles want to turn inside, which makes her want to teeter totter and fall over the place. Oh, Kim, I'll just Kim G. Oh, Kim, I'll just call it Kim. Thank you, Mason. I'm doing good. This is Hey Mark, how's it going? Been sitting at home just chilling out. I want to start a video on an arrowhead that I'm gonna do out of the bottom of this glass I made. I mean, found. There's a big, mason jug, a gallon jug with a loop handle on it, like an old whiskey jug or something. But I found it when I was over on that property. Hey Mark, yeah, you made it. And this is basically the same as obsidian, and you can make arrowheads out of obsidian glass. And I'm going to end up eventually doing a video on making this into an arrowhead. Hopefully, I should be able to. It's nice and thick. It's almost a quarter-inch thick, so I should be able to get a good arrowhead out of it, as long as this bottom flakes fine. That's going to be the hard part. Because sometimes on the bottom of jugs, the the glass where it's formed will ridge up, and I can't get it to flake all the way across. But I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, it should make a nice big one. But I've made some off of TV screens too. They're pretty good size. But thing, the here thing. No, I don't think so. It has an offset line in the center of it, a circle in the middle of it. But it don't look like it's got grains in it. Just like looks like it was set down on something when it was blown. But I should be able to get the flick. Just the bad thing about it, it makes a. You made some broken glass out of glass once. That's what's dangerous about these when you make them out of glass. They'll slice you up big time. And when you flake it and it cuts into your palm, it's worse than rocks. I mean, it'll slice it clean cut, but it won't seal back up. You almost have to super glue it. I put all kinds of ointment and everything on them, and they will not heal up. So I can understand when you use a homemade arrowhead that when you shoot a deer or something with it, it's going to bleed. It's going to bleed and bleed because I cut my hand all the time and they bleed all the time. Fight something? Yeah. Oh, we had a small meeting tonight. There was only two at the hall tonight. Me and Amber. Hey, Jerry's Woodshop and Outdoors. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. I was working on some leather work a little bit here while I was listening to the Bible study. I'm making a token holder for AA tokens, or NA or AA tokens. They're really pretty simple. I had, I don't know if I brought my keys in. Yeah, here's mine. Oh, and I haven't showed anybody yet on YouTube. There's my new token I got last 24th of February. 6 years. Thanks for the thumbs up, Jerry. This ain't been no easy task to get this thing, especially after my dad passed in past year. Oh, that was one thing. I turned around and the day my dad passed away, I was going to state conference So I bought me a really fancy AA coin, right? I said, I'll get this because Dad was so worried about me drinking after he passed. I went and got this one. I said, Dad, this is for you. I get this token for you. I'll get my 6 years. I turned around 4 months later. I got my 6 years in. I went and got my token, and look what it says: 11 years. And I said, Dad, this one's for you. And now it's like, oh, I got 11-year coin, and this one's for Dad. So I've got 5 more years before I get this coin. But yeah, yeah, I thought it was going to be a fancy 6, but nope, it's 11. I'm like, oh no, Dad pulled a fast one on me when he passed away. Passed away when I was going to a state conference and made me accidentally get an 11-year coin instead of a 6-year coin. And I said, Dad, this one's for you. So that's Dad's little trick on me. Glad to see you, Mason. But this is the coin holder that I'm making. I made it. What did I do with my coin? But I made this one, and I made a few other ones. But this is a smaller gauge leather than my other ones, because this one I can hammer out and stamp a letter, initial, or anything on the back. A 20 for you. That's cool. That's good. It ain't no easy job. Because I ended up, this year I had all kinds of stuff I went through. I ended up making a new list, you know. I made a, I can make it through it list. You know, I can make it through. I had a front end, I had to replace both A arms, 4 ball joints. I did that. Yes, I do make knife sheaths. If you go back in my about page, there's not my about, yeah, my community page. There's a picture of a rattlesnake sheath I made my brother, and then I got to make a sheath for this one. This is my uncle's. So old Bowie, original Bowie knife. And the other one was for an original Bowie knife, but it had the 10-inch blade. I think this looks like a 9, an 8. Yeah, we need to talk about it too. Yeah, this is a 6-inch. The other one I did for my brother was a 9, a 10-inch blade. Yeah, we need to talk. When you going live again, Mason? So I haven't seen you live for a while. No, I was the first one here. No, the first one here says the first one that got in here was Mrs. West S. Then Aiden here, then Wes, then Mason, Zach. I bet you do. I miss watching you try to make all those little fires in your porch. I haven't really charged any for it. It's for my brother. It'd be more like after I'd have to see how hard it was and what style knife sheath you'd like. And you may have, it'd be best if you sent me your knife and I'd send it back with you with the sheath. You have to, let me see, let me write something down so I can go to your page and send you an email and send you my address. I don't know. I ain't gonna be too outrageous on it. I just starting. I do all right on it, but I like that. Oh yeah, Wes, you need to send me another snake skin so I can make you a hat band. I heard you messed up a couple. You can make a fire, but you can't make a hat band. No big deal, Zach. Just glad you're here. I can cook the snake. Yeah, if you want. That would taste good. I'd like to eat it too, but you cook it, we'll eat it, and I'll make a hat band out of it. I've ate copperhead before. Yeah, I had a snake bite me once. Let me go. Where in the hell is this coming at? See where my fingertip, then my tip of my finger, my ring finger, mm, my wedding band. It's where a copperhead bit me, and that thing swelled up as big as my thumb and just as black. It turned into a rock. I ended up whittling it off, and it didn't heal up until the bone fragments peeled out of the end of it, and then it finally healed up. Right? Yeah, they say that. But, well, I've seen some pretty big ones. I've seen a 55 pounder, and it's as wide as my, you know, it's hard to get that in. It's about that wide, yeah. So it wouldn't be that hard. But plus, then there's spoonbill out here that gets up to 148 pounds, and that that'd be scary to see underneath the water. But they're plankton eaters. I haven't ate any armadillos. Yeah, yeah, I have a revenge on them because they took my finger. I'm surprised that I should have went in and had it cut off, surgically cut, nipped back, but then I'd lose my finger now. My hand don't want this on here because I turned around and fell off the front of a pickup Chevy truck. You know how old Chevy trucks has the push bumpers on the front of them. When I stepped off the 4x4, he was parked up on a ditch, and before we could check out the water where the water was coming from, I stepped off of that and didn't think about the ditch. And when I stepped down, I slipped and I grabbed that bumper and it ripped my finger wide open all the way down the side. I had what 18 stitches? 18 stitches. They had to cut my wedding band off and just torture on that finger. Oh yeah, yeah. Wes ain't afraid to eat anything. I would. I hear armadillo has so many diseases. I don't know if I'd want to eat an armadillo. Yeah. So what does an armadillo taste like? They're cleaner than chickens. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, yeah, Paula calls them possum in a half shell. Tastes like turkey. You ain't gonna eat a turkey? Can you hear her in the other room? Sometimes my mic can pick her up and pick the TV up. Oh, that's what. It says, come to think of it, possum tastes like turkey too. She says they're greasy, nasty. I can't get no possums because my dog always gets them before I see them. Oh, she can hear you. Mrs. West can hear you. Just like we can hear her in the background. She's watching The Biggest Loser. Yeah, it's like dark meat and white meat. Greasy turkey, yes. With the white meat or dark meat? Like turkey leg? That'd be dark meat. Bugs, I've ate night crawlers. I made $20 off a night crawler one time. Laying in a puddle of water, and a great big long night crawler. Said, you want me to eat it? He said, you. I said, do you think I eat it? He said, I bet you $20 you won't eat that. I said, I bet I will. That was the easy $20. Kind of makes it a pain in the butt when you're getting hungry and you're fishing with night crawlers. I haven't ate much bugs. Night crawlers are good though. They're filling. It's a lot of protein in them. They're pretty easy to find. Oh, I know it. I was trying to do that, but the fish weren't biting, so I got hungry, so I ate a night crawler. Freaked everybody out. Ah, it's like eating a raw egg that you don't pop the yolk. You just slimy, snotty tasting. Only $8 on a motorcycle. I don't think you actually. I think that you almost entailed force feed yourself. Oh, I said I don't have my phone with me. It's sitting right in front of me. Look, I was reading the chat with it. Was it your idea? I bet not. I've learned to keep my mouth shut on those right. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to make a video on this knife sheath, and then try to make a video on that jug. But really, I was really gonna try to do with it was grasshoppers. Tastes like popcorn shrimp. But I had a whiskey bottle out by the trailer before I moved it, and it's just a clear whiskey bottle. I was gonna make it, show you the bottle, and then break the bottle, and then make an arrowhead out of that. But when I moved my trailer, my stump I had by my front door, it rolled over and busted the bottle. But I got the bottle almost in one piece, and I was gonna take a picture of that, saying this is what I started with. You know, because when you're out in the woods on survival mode, you find an old busted whiskey bottle or something like that, you can use the bottom out of it, or you can use the side. And there ain't nothing sharper than a glass flake. They're sharper than a scalpel. Don't need to hide that. Yeah, I hate cockroaches too. Used to what was that? What was that show that they used to watch? Where they ate bugs? Yeah, Fear Factor. Well, some of those almost made me gag just watching them. Rice and fish. I haven't tried an MRE yet. We got we got our our Patriot food, but that's not MREs. Oh, you have? Oh, right. Oh yeah, you got it from uh, fire department gave them to you. Yeah, they was out of the house for a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And the '05 tornado went through here and killed her daddy. Oh, that ain't what she calls him. She calls him sperm donor. Uh, yeah, that. Yeah, I don't know if I could eat a baby bird in the eggshell. It just looks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd have a hard time getting past the little bitty feathers. That'd be something I'd just have to put in my mouth and swallow and not chew. I don't know if I could. No, if it's so. I'm live and you're hungry. I knew he was going to be hungry. But, how many do I have? See, you can't see on this. Oh, there it is. 9 in the chat. 10 in the chat. Who just joined us? Somebody just joined us. It's not bad. So you ate one of those. Uh, I'm so bad at reading. Yeah, no doubt. I don't know. Okay, then what raccoon tastes like? I bet you're gonna tell me raccoon tastes like beaver. I heard beaver tastes really good. Rice cakes. Yeah, rice cakes ain't food. Huh? I can't. I can't. It's like eating gravel. I ain't gonna eat no rice cake. I think it's against the law to eat cats around here. Oh yeah, little beer. Oh, see you later, Kim. Thanks for stopping in. That's cool. Mr. Korea. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Mr. Korea. Yeah, I was talking to, it was that Sunday when we was at church. I was talking about my YouTube channel where I had friends all around the world. And Aiden was one of them. I said, hey, he lives over there. And then Crazy Ann, she's in Norway. I got Mr. Korea, I guess, probably. I can't believe that one guy named his. I just got to notice these guys. His channel's name, I Picked My Butt. Yeah, his Kim something. Kim, I can't get my tongue to do the rest of it. Me, my brain and my tongue has a failure to communicate most of the time. So I know what I'm saying up here, but it coming out here is a different story. And right now I got my southern accent coming in. I don't know why I started to talk like I'm from Arkansas again. I spent 3 years down there, and I start every now and then I catch myself with an Arkansas twang. Yeah, sounded like Forrest Gump. And just like that, everybody became Chiefs fans. Hey, Susie. Susie to anyone. Yeah, it's about time they finally won one. Oh yeah, it was an awesome game. It's kind of bit nervous, because that's how they always get behind just a little bit. But they did that all through the playoffs and come back from behind. It's like, and then I couldn't believe he had to put that one extra touchdown on the end of it. All he had to do is run the clock out. You know, they had 1 minute and 40 seconds left. No, he had to go one more touchdown, get that point spread. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Made cheaper or less expensive. Oh, yeah, miss them. Oh yeah, I was too. But you know what's about it? He's gonna get better. He's just nothing but gonna get better. Cause this is only his second year. And look at all the records he's already broken already. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but I need to get my camera set up and get. I need to get to figuring out how to edit on. What is it? Filmora 9. I tried one and I ended up with a Filmora 9 across my middle of my full screen. I shouldn't have clicked that one. So where you at, Susie? Susie 2. Hi, Zach. Ain't, it ain't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt. And MVP in the Super Bowl. And MVP in the playoffs. PA. I've been out there once. I got stuck in the South Philadelphia bus station for 11 hours. From midnight till 11 o'clock in the morning. That was weird stuff. Because the South Philly bus station's down in the red light district. And we had to sit there for 11 hours. Seen a guy get beat up. We had a black guy try to sell us Sweet and Low's Coke. He spilled it and tried to make us buy it. And then it's like, and then the security guard come over and run him off. But he had left all this white stuff in the seat, those black chairs at the bus station. We looked down there and tasted it, and it's like, that ain't Coke. That's Sweet and Low. Seen a guy come in all beat up. I mean, he got tar beat out of him. And then in the morning when it started getting daylight, we went outside to smoke a cigarette. And there's right in front of the bus station, there's this black guy with this big old brim hat with his big old peacock feather sticking out of it, and a girl right next to him. Yeah. Oh, you like bushcraft knives? You type yes. I have uh, a a buck hoodlum, and it's a 12-inch hoodlum knife. Rooster. Hey, Rooster, how's it going? You snuck in on me. But my knife's in my trailer, where I'd show you that. And I just happened to misplace my knife sheath, but this is my everyday carry. It's a 4-inch, 5-inch, 4-inch, 3 3/4, 3/4 old timer. My new stepdad gave it to me. Oh, I have this. Hey, Smoking Locust, how's it going? And then in my other pocket, I just carry this is called a peanut from Case. And it's just a little bitty pocket knife, a double knife. But this little tiny thing is expensive. For a pocket knife, it's $35. I come from a large mining area. We did some stuff on. Yeah, how much are your knives, Jerry? We'll have to get together, Jerry. If you make knives, I can make sheaths. I've been wanting to get a hold of somebody to do that because I don't have a forge. Yeah, I love, I love being an old forge when I was in high school. I've been a welder for years, but I don't do that anymore. My cousin does that as a hobby. I think his channel's Metal Bender something. But I told him he could make a whole lot of videos right there in his own shop. He bought it. He made, you know how when you got like C channel and they bend it into a loop, he does that out of his factory. You know, he shapes cylinders, all kinds of stuff like that. He rolls them out to where they're in circles and loops and stuff like that. Self-reliant. Around 80 bucks. That ain't a bad price. I wouldn't mind having a nice little one, like a 6 or so. But that other one I got, it's a hoodlum, uh, and it's a beast. It's at least 1/4 inch thick, almost 1/4 inch thick, 12-inch blade. You can baton with it, you can chop with it. It just wouldn't be a very good whittle knife. It's in my one of my hiking videos where my thumbnail standing there and I'm in the middle of the field. You can see it right there. with my backpack on. What Chipper gave me. Chip, chip the knife. Wes, did you chip the knife? Oh, and then I got a K-bar for my dad too. It's a military K-bar. It's it looks like the second generation, but it's different. It's the same, but it's different. But my dad got it off a retired Marine. No, a retired Navy SEAL on the cutting edge. Ooh, that's the heat temperature's not right on it then. We got a lot of hardwood here. Yeah, that's the way that. Uh, it's easy. It's kind of soft, but it's easy to sharpen. But my uh, Kroger hatchet, it's a really, really soft handle. Soft metal. You almost have to sharpen and nicks out of it every time you use it. But my K-bar, it is. Let's see, it might have been one of my. I did a video long, like my fourth or fifth video of my K-bar, because I was talking to this guy that collects knives. Yeah, he says it looks like K-bar, and I said, yeah, it says K-bar all over the sheath, all over the knife, but it says Cutco. It's stamped Cutco on it instead of, it has this K-bar and this type of steel, and on one side, and then on the other side it says Cutco. And my dad said that Cutco was got together with K-bar to do a military knife to try to get a military contract. Towards when they did that, then they could supply the military with Cutco utensils for the in the kitchen. But it didn't pan out, so I got a test model of this. But it's just like the regular second generations, but it don't have that finger groove in the middle. Like this one don't have it. You know how they usually have that groove in the middle here? Mine don't have that compared to the regular K-bar. And then where the rigid edge right here, it has a bunch of, then on the second generation it has four big gouges in the middle of the little gouges. Mine don't have those either. It just has the little ones. But it's identical to next generation K-bar or second generation. One of those. I got 12 in the chat. My phone says one. My phone has one more than my laptop does. Yeah, yeah, that's like that hoodlum. I wouldn't have bought it if I wouldn't have got a deal on it. I got it from my wife's sponsor. And her husband slipped, and she wanted to get everything out of the house, and besides him, he held a gun to her head. And you know how some people, when they fall hard. He fell really hard. But I got a bunch of stuff from her, and that knife was one of them. And my brother liked it, and he has that big original Bowie knife, and he thought it'd fit in my holster. And we seen the holster for $35, the sheath for $35 on eBay. He ordered it. The knife didn't come with it. In the picture, it has the knife in the sheath. So he thought, oh, $35, I can get it. It was just for the knife sheath, not the knife. So he went back and looked to see how much the knife was, and the knife was $250. I'm not going to buy a $250 bushcraft knife just to go YouTube it, but apparently I got one. Stack of cities. I bet you do this. Well, I haven't been trolled yet. Does anybody want to try to come up? I'm gonna see if I can do this. Copy, paste. That didn't do right. It didn't even do any load. Let's see what happens here. If anybody'd like to join me, well, I guess I gotta send it. Good. Anybody want to come up on the panel with me? You're welcome to. Jerry, you want to come up? Yeah. I don't know. I know it's split wood. Hell, if I do it at anybody, I wouldn't have to worry about sticking them with it. It'd just knock them out. Oh, I guess I can't have anybody. Because I don't really have a basement. Because I'm on YouTube Streamline. I should have went to my StreamYard first. I don't know if anybody can get up here on this like that or not. Yeah. 4 machetes for $20. Wow. If they're the good ones, not like the Walmart flimsy ones. I, I bought one at Walmart one time and I was walking along the edge of the bank where a cliff was on in our cove over here, and I was trying to just trim out to where I could walk around the bluff. I hit that, swung it and hit it, and that knife vibrated, went out of my hand, and dropped in about 15 foot of water. I like so much for that piece of junk. But you could feel it bend and stuff like that when you're whacking at it, stuff with that machete. Well, that's true. It's That's right. I was looking at the angles on the TV. I mean, on the screen, that it's in the right position. Because when I'm on StreamYards, it's backwards. But I'm looking at myself and it's opposite. It's reversed. But this is all the same because the cabinets are on my right and the doors on my left. Well, hello, Guns Girl. How you doing? I ain't seen you since Saturday night. Glad you popped in. There you go, West. You should check out her guns. So how you doing tonight, Guns Girl? Just hanging out, chatting, driving home from work. Is it snowy up there? Where you at? Well, I use it all the time. Most expensive knife. That was my $250 buck hoodlum. And I didn't care about it when I first. I didn't treat it like it was a $250 knife. I just got it as a deal and thought, all right, cool knife. Started tying it, splitting wood, chopping wood, all kinds of stuff. And then I found out a month or two later that it was a $250 knife. It's like, oh well, it's all scratched up and used now. Yeah, it's supposed to be really cold Thursday here. Low Thursday is 9 degrees and the high is 20 for Thursday. It went down to 4. Well, Junior was saying it's supposed to get at 16. I was telling. I mean the high, not 20. Yeah, Jerry, that knife sheet that I made for my brother, it's a different copperhead than I'm not a copperhead. It's a different rattlesnake than this one. This is rattlesnake I got from Wes S. And I made a video on this, but it didn't quite all the way come out in my video because when I had my glue on it, I was sitting there and playing with my camera. I was doing my gluing here and talking away at the camera, and I got up, and the camera said, "You don't have no no space for any video." I'm like, "Oh." I had to delete a bunch of my stuff out of my camera my phone before I could finish the video and come back and say how I did everything. But yeah, my phone quit recording in the middle of my gluing, and I didn't know it. Yeah, what is that, Chase? Mark? In your bug out bag with a little Swiss Army knife? No. I got an old, what was that? Did that say war, that one knife, that baton I have, is it from WW1 or WW2? I can't remember. I can't remember either. It's out there hanging on my wall, out in the trailer. But hey, guess what? We got propane today. Finally, we ran out. Mom called us and asked us, "What's the propane sitting on?" I'm like, "I don't know." Went out and checked it. And I said, "It says 0." She goes, "All right, I'll order it. It'll come first of next week." That night, we ran out. So I've been using a big Mr. Big Buddy in the living room. We had to turn it down. It's got to 80 degrees in this house. Ah, well, quit hitting your head on everything, Wes. Ooh, sounds like you need to put a reserve on your knives next time. Trying it. So where are you at, Jerry? Yeah, well, West Virginia, not too far. And I'm here at Lake the Ozarks in Missouri. I only had one of the best things I got sent me was a backpack. and it's right here. Looks like a regular basic backpack, but what I like about it, they're all padded pockets. You know, I got this one's got a padded pocket, so I keep all my little GoPro stuff in it and stuff. Earbuds. This is what's really nice about this backpack. I got my tripod, and then all my gear, all the attachments to my gear. 2 bottles of water. Oh, most important thing, I'm cold all the time. I don't like being cold, so I got the big pack. It was on sale, so I grabbed several of them. They're bigger than the hand warmers. But when I put my battery packs, I don't have an extra battery pack. My extra battery packs are all right out here on the outside edge. So this is my kind of my camera bag, since all the pockets are all padded. I got a camouflage one almost just like it that my wife bought me for like $15 off of Facebook, which is a nice bag. I like it. And it's camouflage. Huh? What'd you buy it off? Wish? No, got it off of Wish. Hey Herbert, how's it going? Herbert T Outdoors. Where you been? The Democrat backpack, padded pockets. He called it a Democrat backpack because it had padded pockets. She's not going to answer that. So how you been doing, Herbert T? Oregon. I'm gonna see if you go central Missouri and go down from the south central Missouri. I'm not down in south Missouri. I'm in. Hello, C103. Glad to see you. Wow, time flies when you're on live. Right, Wes. Maybe only to Mrs. West, but Wes says, you know, I don't want to die. I'm too beautiful to die. Getting ready for work. Well, thanks for coming in, Herbert. Glad to see you. Mason was in here earlier. He didn't say bye, unless he's still lurking. But I don't know. I haven't went live since that last time you was on my live stream, Wes, when I had to deal with Jerk and his little charade he did that night. That was just crazy, crazy. So where you been, C103? Didn't see you earlier in Wes's channel. Wes puts in there, says C103, Killdeer has a backpack that votes 3 times in 4 states. I told you so. But yeah, yeah, Mrs. West says West is in trouble by you by calling my backpack names. Yeah, he is. Somehow. Yeah, I know he don't listen to you. That's why you gotta hit him so many times. Hey John, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. We're just talking about why Mrs. West beats on Miss West all the time. Yeah, because he don't listen. Yeah, yeah. That's why I got knots on my head too. Hello. Oh, oh, I can hear that on TV. Hello. Huh? I know it. Yeah, yeah. He said I have a face to be beat on. That's not my head. I'm surprised I can't hear my dog snoring. Oh, YouTube supports for abused husband meeting every Tuesday at 9 on Killdeer Survival. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm Killdeer and my wife beats me. But I can outrun him. Um, yeah. No, he's making fun of my backpack because it had padded pockets. I'm so offended. She might have a shoe handy, Wes. Be careful. No, don't throw your braces at me. That's angry. Yeah, yeah. That's why we got beards. C103 says that's why we got beards. It softens the blow when you get smacked. Not with those braces, I know it. They stand up on their own. Yeah, but it really hurts when it sticks on their wedding band. Pulls that hair right out. She's in there smiling. Man, time flies. Seems like I just got on here just quick. It says an hour and 5 minutes already. Yeah, whiskers hide the bruises. And I can't hide the knots up here. I ain't got enough hair up here to hide the knots. I know it's coming back in. Ms. Marie. See, there ain't much up there. But when it pulls it back. It's more than it was. Huh? What do you want? Egg sandwich? I can do an egg sandwich. I know how to make egg sandwich. Oh yeah. Get one of those. What is it, man? What? What? That I'm not making your egg sandwich right now? No. He was talking about. He said get groove ring for it. It won't pull out so much hair. Oh, that wasn't Wes. That was John. An egg. Had an egg sandwich. And our farm eggs. That makes them even better. Hey, how's it going? How would you say that? Baby? Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, baby. Is that right? Yeah. Not making sense. But I'm in the kitchen. It's the only place I can find a place to put my laptop. I can't get in the office. We made a mess of the office because we cut the wall out and put a stand-in shower and made that room really, really small. Then we had to put everything back in there, and it never really got organized. Probably make a better pantry. It's only, what is it, about 6 feet now? The room's only 6 feet wide now. Oh, ouch. Oh yeah. I got lucky. My grandchildren don't grab my beard. Well, that's because their daddies got beards. Leverage. For some reason, mine right here in the middle on my chin are real short. I got all this long stuff, but right here in my chin, really, really short. Huh? Burning it off? No. Where my cigarette ashes fall all the time? I had that happen the other day. Knocked the cherry off and it's sitting right here. I'm wondering how much of a hole I burned in my beard. I don't mean to be looking down all the time. This is my phone. Where I'm looking at. Oh, there's my sticker. I need to send Wes a sticker. I know it. I know it. I procrastinate so bad. I'm such a writer. No, I know it. I don't like to write. I know it. You used to have beautiful handwriting. I was gonna make me some fixing wax. Don't have all the ingredients yet. Fixing wax. I got me a big old chunk of wax. I bought it up at the Pigeon Swap, which I made a video of. They have that Pigeon Swap four times a year. Yeah, 4 times a year. We call it swamp meet because it usually rains every weekend. They have a swamp meet. And this year they won't let you have 4-wheelers in. But it turns into a small city. It's huge. Yeah, she won't go to it. My braces are lopsided. Huh? Yeah, I know it. My braces are lopsided. I'm so fat. Well, once you, I know you walk better with your braces, but you gotta get used. You gotta use your muscles in your legs that you haven't been using. Right, you get used to your ankle braces. Oh, yeah, they can be dangerous with the little big grabby hands. Grab, grab, grab. I had to buy so many necklaces for this cross. I got this in my 3rd month of sobriety. And it has the Serenity Prayer engraved on it. It's very, 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 very hard to see, but it's on there. I read it. And I got the third month of my sobriety. I probably put 6 chains on this thing. I even lost it in the shop one day. And I found it out there. It freaked me out. I even got a rumor at the conference one time because when I, how you open the meeting up with the Serenity Prayer, I grabbed my cross, and because when I'm out of the meetings and I need my Serenity Prayer, I grab my cross and I say my Serenity Prayer, and it takes me back to a meeting where it gets my mind right. But I said that at a meeting one time, and these girls, and this is a conference, like 300 people in the conference, and they got a rumor back at the room going, "How big's that cross got to be to put the whole Serenity Prayer on it?" Blah blah blah. And then the next morning, I'm sitting down there having a cup of coffee because it's like 6 o'clock, nobody's around. This girl sitting next to me. I started telling the story. So we was talking all about it. We wanted to know. She goes, "Oh my God, I'm touching it. I'm touching the cross with the Serenity Prayer." I'm like, "God, lady, it's just a necklace. Chill." Making a big ordeal about it. Like, just a necklace, just like your coin. Your coin, my necklace. It's now put away. Oh yeah, the necklace. I'd put it away too, or at least away from the grandson. Yeah. I got another one that says, "God grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the wisdom to know when to go bow hunting." Yeah, it's a little bit different. Um, getting beep. Oh yeah, that's because I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop. Usually, how many people I've seen that go live and they get their notices and stuff when they're live. It's like, turn your phone off, notifications off. Oh, I'm sure there are many different ways. Different. Oh, excuse me. Good coke. Mm. Yeah, I got this mic now where you can hear me. The other hit earbuds, you can't hardly hear me at all. And now I can't wear my hat. Can't wear my black hat. That looks funny. And this won't bend that out of the way enough where I can hide it behind my back head. Now I can. Well, I don't have to listen. Hey, I don't have to listen to y'all. I don't need to have my headphones on. Can you still hear me? Yeah, that's a good one, Wes. They put on there, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that cannot change and the wisdom to remember I don't have bail money. There. Now I can put my hat back on. Oh, okay. Good night, Mrs. West. God bless you. Thank you for coming to my stream, my live. And, and don't beat on West too bad. But, yeah, I've been wearing those headphones thinking I had to keep it for my mic. Now if I could just, well, I'm not in another chat, so. Uh-oh. I think West is hitting on Mrs. West. He said, "Good night, Mistress West." I said, "I mean, honey." You better, you better be good to her. I think she can kick your butt. But oh, I ain't looking forward to Thursday. It's supposed to be cold. Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully, I don't have to take Amber to work, and then I can stay in bed with you all day too. Good night, Mark. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. We're slowly losing them one by one. Oh well, got an 8 in the chat. What's going on? 119. Let's see. What else do I got loaded in here? Put away. Got an antler. This is what I use for a billet. This was a rack off a deer somebody found on the roadside dead. The other side is big, massive 5 point. Oh yeah, I bet she does. She's she's sneaky, sneaky like that. Now, this is what I use to hammer flake, impact flake my arrowheads. I'd like to get a piece of moose antler, but I don't have moose around here in Missouri. And I don't think anybody would cut off a piece of antler for me to have a piece. But I use this to rough shape my arrowheads, and then I got pieces of hickory with a piece of hard copper in the end of it. Uh, all copper ground wire from like telephone poles. I use a piece of that and drill into the end of it and sharpen it. And I use it to um, pressure flake it. Okay, I will, Wes. I need to get some good more flakes. But yeah, I need to start doing that. But sometimes you can only hey, custom wheel horse tractor Epic 83. Oh, shush up. Hush up. Ain't nobody out there. How's it going, Eric? Wes, this is another friend from uh, Everything Spicy. I go live on Everything Spicy a lot. And he just eats, oh, Carolina Reapers, he eats ghost peppers. Ghost peppers are nothing to him. He's got some weird spicy sauces. Some of the sauces, what is that? Shit the bed. This hot sauce called shit the bed. Hello, Indiana Jones. How's it going? Some of those hot sauces are crazy names. Ain't no way I could do it hot sauce. Plus, I've had an ulcer once, and I have stomach issues, so I can't do spicy. But we all over there sit around, shoot shoot the bull all the time. It's fun. And then we got Crazy Ann in there. She's off the wall, and she's cute for being such a pretty girl, big girl. But she's in Norway, married to a Viking. Surprised I ain't seen Phil on there. I don't do hot. I can't do hot. But it's fun watching them sweat it out. You know, I go on other channels. I see people drinking all the time. I don't care. It's not my problem if they think. All I care is that I don't. You know, you can drink it from me all you want. All I care is that I don't. Or breathe on me. I can't stand the smell of it. Man, I was a fish. I drank beer like people drink coffee all day long, 20%. And then I'd wake up, drink the one I had in the middle of, went to bed with in the middle of the night. Thing be room temperature. I don't care. But the one thing I hated about that something has been, I think twice I've reached over and grabbed a beer and it had a cigarette in it. All right, you take care, Wes, and God bless you. Sad, but stay alive, don't die. Thanks for coming over, Wes, and thank you for the Bible study too. I always look forward to that on Tuesday nights. I go to my meeting and shoot straight home to my laptop for the rest of the Bible study. So what you been up to in Indiana Tones? Or did you just pop in and say hi? Leave? That's fine. Okay. I don't know. I guess I can go 1.5 hours. Does anybody know if Phil's going live? Everything's spicy going live tonight? Ooh, that didn't go well. It's my YouTube, and not that. Trying to see if there's anybody else alive. But Let's see, Rob's trucking. I was hoping it would be live. Or Sty North. With these Nintendo Rookie Gamers Thompson. Let's see. Hey, I know what we'll do. There it is. I'm gonna get off here, everybody, and let's go raid Sty North. Let me see if I can figure out how to do what. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I can do it on my laptop, but I can figure out how to share it on my phone. The link. See if I can figure this out. I'll do it to another YouTube. Open it. Go find my friend Sty. Where I can post it and we can go rating if there is a way. Wants to go over and say hi to him for his birthday. Oh, come on, I'm getting there. Come on. Laptop being slow, stupid. Alright. Alright, if anybody wants to, well, there's 3 of us. Woohoo. Anybody wants to, we'll go over to Sty North channel and do a killdeer raid. If we want to do a killdeer raid on Sty North, that'd be cool with me. Alright, what that do? Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go over to Sty North and turn around and say happy birthday to him. So anybody want to come with me? Come on over and we'll do a killdeer raid on Sty North. So I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Love y'all. See you over on Sty North. Bye.